Lake Hylia is being restored. As the water rises, the evil is vanquishing from the lake. Link, you did it. Did Rita want to thank me? I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? Not for her sake. Look at that, Link. Together, you and the Princess Rito destroyed the evil monster. Together? She literally swam off and then I never saw her again. What do you mean, together? Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here. So, if you're a little confused on why I said thank God that Ruto is a sage, by the way, just follow what I do. I'm not gonna explain some of this. It's because sages are heavily implied to be dead. I mean, for example, Sage 1, we never saw Saria. She was just the Forest Temple sage to begin with. Like, she was locked in the Forest Temple. For Sage 2, we saw Darunia right before he went into the dragon's lair. And then the next time we saw him, he was a sage. And then for Sage 3, we saw Ruto. She swam off screen, and then we never saw her again until she was a sage. And you don't see them after those points. Like, you would never be able to see Darunia as an adult. Because, well, he's a sage. And you'll never be able to see Ruto as an adult either. Or any of the other sages, for that matter. So yeah, they are heavily implied to be dead. There is another one that kind of also confirms this, but I'll get to it when it comes there. I'm so bad at speaking. Anyway, we're waiting for it to be daytime. I'm just going to play Sun Song now. Do I even have my bow and arrow equipped? I think. Anyway, you want your bow and arrow equipped, and you're going to want to shoot the sun for a new type of arrow. Significantly more useful than the other magical arrow type, but we do have Din's Fire, so it's not that useful. But, you know, still, fire arrows are cool, man. You can't really deny that fire arrows are cool. I don't really know how anybody would have found this other than the plaque that says to shoot the sun during the day. It doesn't exactly say that, but it says something that hints at it. First guy that found this must have been just hysterical. Anyway, I think we go to the lab now. Yeah, there's 2 piece of hearts for the labs. In my notes, we're gonna go fishing soon, and in my notes it tells me to catch loach. I'm not going to be catching loach. I did it once. The reward just isn't worth it. You actually get no reward at all. It's just a new highest record. And the reason why I don't really want to catch loach is 1, it's very luck dependent. 2, it's very difficult. And 3, he only shows up like every 3 attempts at fishing, and this counter starts from your very first fishing attempt as a child. You're going to want to get on this bean, because there's actually a ladder up here, and that's pretty much the only reason to plant that bean. There is actually a Gwei, which sucks! Oh, I hate it so much. Gweis need to be extinct. Where are they? There we go. And the plant's gone. I have to wait for it. Great. Okay, we're back. Anyway, now we climb this ladder and hopefully do not get struck down by a Gwei. That would be preferable because those things suck. Here's a piece of heart. Now, full disclosure, this next piece of heart I'm going to get, you should do after fishing. But I'm just going to do a little trick to get it early. There's this guy. Kind of scary. He wants you to dive. We can't quite do that yet. But if you use iron boots and you hook onto this crate, but pause before it actually makes contact, switch to your Kokiri boots, you will hook onto it and it will think that you dived this far down. Very cool. You may not have noticed, but I've been watching you. You touched the bottom just now. Fantastic. I'll give this to you. Nice. Oh, was that a new container? I think it was. Anyway, we're not quite done here. We still gotta go to the bottom. Right quick. Okay, can I please not do that? There we go. And we have another skull. Very cool. We're getting actually close to getting all of the skulls in the game, actually. I believe we're at 75% there. Although you can really just take however many skulls you have, and that will be your percentage, because it's out of 100. Actually, let me... According to my calculations, well, about 74% done. Very hard math I just did. Anyway, I'm actually going to go to the fishing ponds, because the reward for the fishing pond is actually what you're supposed to use to get that heart piece that I just got. But, you know, I do things out of order. Something that is important is that I believe this is a glitch. I haven't done any research. I'm going off of a fuzzy memory. So, if this is completely misinformation, I'm sorry. But I've heard that you can actually lock yourself out of getting the heart piece as a child if you catch a big fish as an adult. I could be wrong about that, though. Hey, mister, I remember you. It's been a long time. How many years has it been? 7 years? What have you been doing all this time? You're my only customer. I'm almost out of business. Seriously. On top of that, my hair. I mean, never mind. Well, do you want to go fishing? It costs only 20 rupees. Okay. So yeah, our objective right now is to simply catch a big boy. A big chonker. And kind of like how it was as child, this feels all RNG. I believe the big ones are near the middle still. I really hope that I catch this because that would be really nice, but I have my doubts. Please work. Please don't lose this guy, Link. Please, I'm begging you. I really don't like fishing. So, like, if you could actually come, please. Please? Come on, catch it. Catch it! Come on, Link! No! Yes! Ugh, I hate fishing in this game so much. Well, this is a real lunker. Let's see, it weighs 20 pounds. Yeah, I am not catching the loach. That is for sure. God, I'm dying. What do you want? Weigh my fish. Whoa! This fish is huge. It looks like a new record. It weighs at least 20 pounds. Seriously. Okay, here's your price. All that for a scale that I don't even really need. That was so annoying. I'm just gonna show off this before I leave. This might take a while because it's a little bit difficult to line it up. But I'm gonna attempt it. Especially because this area is kind of buggy, if I'm being honest. I'm probably gonna cut to the successful cast. Haha! What are you doing to me? I got your hat! I got your hat! Haha, Baldy! Haha, Baldy! Also, I love how I said that I'm gonna cut to the successful cast, and then I just hit the cast anyway. Hey, what are you doing? I told you not to do that. You're terrible. Seriously. Give me back my hat. No way. Okay, fine. You're a kind-hearted kid, but don't tell anyone about this. Seriously. Okay. I want to quit. Bye-bye. Okay, so now we actually want to go out to Hyrule Fields. We got some heart pieces to hunt for. Okay, for some reason my notes jumped all the way up back to Jabu. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna go do Jabu this far into the game. I'm gonna have to scroll my notes down. Where are we? Where are we? Water Temple, done. There we go. Do I have bombs? Okay, I'm actually not going to use bombs. I am going to use a hammer. And you might not know what I'm doing. Don't worry. You will. You will know what I'm doing soon enough. So, right in here, hit the ground with a hammer! I said hit the ground with a hammer? Hit the ground with a... There we go! Yeah, the hammer can actually open up these little holes in the ground. Very useful. And so in here, we have a scrub. Alright, you win. In return for sparing me, I will sell you a piece of heart. 1 piece, 10 rupees. I actually thought this was 100 rupees, but I might be thinking of Majora's Mask. That's extremely cheap. There is actually one more piece of heart I want to get, and I think it's by that group of trees kind of close to Hyrule Castle, so I'll see you then. Okay, and here's another grotto. So, our piece of heart's down there. Obviously, you can actually just use hookshot to get down there. You can also use the boomerang, but I believe the intended way to get it is to dive. With this, we have outlived the use for the golden scale. It is pretty much... Oh, hi, Tektite. It is pretty much the most useless item in the game. You use it for 2 heart pieces that you can get via alternative methods, and that's it. We are never going to need it again. Not even for shortcuts, I believe, so... Yeah, it's kind of a bad item. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, I'm going to go to Kakariko now. Get back, Link. Looks like you're coming around. Link, a terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. Impa, the leader of the Kakariko village, had sealed the evil shadow spirit in the bottom of the well. But the force of the evil spirit got so strong the seal of the well broke and it escaped into the world. I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she will be in danger without any help. Link, Impa is one of the 6 sages. Destroy the evil shadow spirit and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard, behind this village. The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that will lead you to the Shadow Temple. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness that absorbs even time. Listen to this, the Nocturne of Shadow. You have learned the Nocturne of Shadow. Let me take care of the village. I'm counting on you, Link. And by take care of the village, you just mean you're gonna disappear. So, we could just play Nocturne of Shadow, but I'm not gonna actually do that. At least, not yet. I'm actually going to go to the graveyard. And you might wonder why, because I actually don't think we have anything more to do here. But really, I just kind of want to show something off. So, this might go wrong, because I haven't done this in a good while, but... 1, 2... Whee! That's called a hookshot jump. Very cool. That's completely out of bounds. And it's also very easy to fall into the void right now. So that's why I'm getting a glitch called Infinite Sword Glitch off of that Poe down there. Now I can traverse this without being so scared of falling off, but it is kind of easy still to get stuck. So it's not entirely safe, but it's considerably more safe. Uh-oh. So... Okay, I'm actually safe. I was expecting me to actually void out right there, because I would have backflipped into the void. So if you actually come over here, there is a little doorway down there, and you're just going to want side hop. And you're going to load the room anyway. I actually don't know what went wrong. Usually this room would stay unloaded and you could go through the door. But let's say that you're not a dirty cheater anyway. What? I could have sworn I just played that right. Anyway, let's say you're not a cheater and you actually play Nocturne of Shadow. I just wanted to show off that alternative way to get in, because in my opinion, it's really cool. Yeah, it takes us right here. So if you have the Nocturne of Shadow, you don't really have a reason to do that, but obviously if you don't have the Nocturne of Shadow, you can get in. Now, in order to open up this door, we're gonna need to light all these torches. Believe it or not, there's a reason why there's a fire medallion symbol on it. And it's because, as I think I mentioned earlier, I might have forgot to mention this, the medallions used to serve an actual purpose in the beta of this game, kind of like the medallions do in A Link to the Past. And the fire medallion used to be Din's Fire. In Shocker, you're supposed to use Din's Fire here, but they never really changed it, so the pedestal still has the fire medallion on it. Just kind of a neat detail that most people gloss over. And with that, we gain access to the Shadow Temple.